For the cheapest coins with fast delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor, Red Zone Coins, and use code SWIFT at checkout for 20% off.
Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 20 video on the channel, and in today's video, we have my final MUT weekly roundup episode of Madden 20. Now, this is definitely a series I plan on continuing when Madden 21 begins, but due to the lack of content from EA, there's simply not that much to talk about on the series. This is a series where I'm supposed to go over everything that happened in the past week of the game, new cards, new updates, some cool gameplay changes, or maybe some type of glitch that's going on in the game, but there's simply none of that happening right now. So in today's video, I'm going to start off by taking a look at some of the players that deserved an upgrade and actually didn't get one in Madden 20, and then I'm not exactly sure where the video is going to go after that. I might just vent and talk about EA a little bit, but we'll see where we go from there. Also want to let you guys know that I'm planning on making another episode of this. It won't be a weekly roundup, it'll be like a MUT in review, like a year in review type of thing. I might do a few of those year in reviews, so keep on the lookout for that on the channel. But let's start this video off, like I was gonna say, by going over some of the cards that got snubbed and didn't get an upgrade in Madden 20, and maybe if by the grace of God EA releases a new promo or just some new cards into the game, hopefully these players get an upgrade. So the first card on this list, and definitely the most deserving, is 95 overall Aaron Rodgers. This legend card is his best card that he's gotten. He desperately deserved an upgrade throughout the year. I think he has the fastest release in the game, so if he got a new card, it actually would have been pretty solid, but the fact that this 95 is the best card that Aaron has is an absolute disgrace, to be honest with you. He's definitely in like the top 5 or top 7 best quarterbacks in the league right now, and the fact that his best card is a 95 when there's some other quarterbacks that are definitely much worse than him that have like 98 and 99 overall cards is a disgrace. So I think Aaron Rodgers definitely should have gotten an upgrade this year. Super disappointing that he didn't get a card, and I really wish they had given him a 95 because I know a lot of people actually wanted to play with this Aaron Rodgers on their team. Now the next player on this list is Russell Wilson, whose best card is a 97 overall, and if you guys do remember earlier in the year, we were all desperately begging for a new Russell Wilson upgrade because this 91 Series Redux, he got a very long time ago. We were all waiting for him to get an upgrade. I think we had to wait a long time for him to get this Team of the Year card, and when it came out, it was a really good quarterback for the time being, but I really wish Russ had gotten a new 99 overall card. In my opinion, he's probably the second best QB in the NFL, maybe the best one, I don't know, that'll probably stir up some controversy in the comment section, but Russell Wilson, definitely one of the best, I think a top 2 QB in the NFL, and the fact that he only has a 97, I think it should be a little bit higher. His card would actually have pretty solid stats. Of course, Russell Wilson is incredibly accurate, really good deep ball, he'd have pretty good speed as well, so he would be a pretty solid QB. I don't think he would be one of the best ones, but I still think he should have got an upgrade because he is one of the best players in the game, in the NFL right now, so it would have been cool to see him get a 99. Now the next player on this list is going to be George Kittle, and George Kittle is in a kind of similar situation as Russell Wilson, although when he did get this Series Redux 92, this was one of the best tight end cards in the game, so at least there was some point in time when this tight end, or George Kittle, was really usable and was on a lot of people's teams, and again, his best card is going to be a Team of the Year player. This Team of the Year promo dropped a very long time ago, and George Kittle, I think we can all agree, is either the best or second best tight end in the NFL right now. The fact that he only has a 96, same situation as Russell Wilson, same situation as Aaron Rodgers, they deserved upgrades. Aaron Rodgers even more so because that 95 legend came out God knows how long ago, but at least George Kittle's card, his like 92, was usable for quite a while, and I actually did have George on my team for a long time. Super good tight end card, and definitely deserved an upgrade, and it was unfortunate they didn't get one. Now the next player on this list, you guys are going to notice a trend here, but it is going to be the Team of the Year Jamal Adams card. Again, very similar situation to the other players. He only got a Team of the Year. He's one of the best players at his position, and it seems like there's a lot of players that are in this exact same situation. One of the best players in the NFL at their position, and the best card they got in Madden was a Team of the Year. Again, these Team of the Year cards were super fun to use. Jamal Adams was actually a really, really good card, but I feel like they just should have given more of these players power-up expansions. It wouldn't be that hard, I don't think, at least, to code it into the game. You're not even creating a new card. You're actually just allowing people to add a little bit of training and get better stats. You don't change any card art. You don't add a new card into the game. It's probably super easy for for them to create those power-up expansions, and there was a lot of players that deserved it. Jamal Adams is definitely one of them, and he's the second last card that I have on this list. The final one is Lattimore. Okay, this might be a little bit biased because I'm a Saints fan, but Lattimore had a really good season for us last year, and his highest card right now is going to be a 95 Series Redux, which he honestly got a long time ago. This was actually one of the presents from the Easter egg. We all thought it was going to be something crazy, and it was a 95 Lat. The stats on the Lattimore would have been solid. He would have really high speed, not the greatest zone coverage or play rec, so that's not amazing for Madden, but for a 95 overall, he would have probably gotten, I mean, if he got a 99, he would have had 99 speed probably, 99 acceleration, pretty high agility and man coverage, so the Sean card would have been pretty good, and those are 5 players I think should have gotten upgrades. Really disappointing that they didn't. It can't be that hard. Like I was saying, adding these cards to the power-up expansion, it's got to be the easiest cards they can release. They actually aren't even releasing a new card into the game. They're simply allowing the players to get more stats. You don't have to give them new card art. You're just requiring your consumers to put a little bit of training in order to get the card up. So that was definitely really frustrating. So now let's get into the rant side of this video. I'm not exactly sure where this is going to go, but let's just talk about the main thing that we've had an issue with from EA Sports, and I think that's content that we've gotten into the game. If EA was still releasing content, I think there'd be more people watching YouTube videos, and I think the game would still be decently fun to play, because for me at least, I did enjoy making those power-up expansion gameplays where I could do a spotlight on a new card, and that's simply not going to happen anymore. They should have been releasing new content. They should have released multiple promos. There were 3 or 4 promos, I believe, which were leaked and then just simply never happened. And if you guys think back to it, the last content that we got was the draft promo. Now think in your head, how long ago does the NFL draft feel like it was? It feels like it was an eternity ago, and that was the last time we got new content in this game. That has been a very long time. I think it's been almost 2.5 months, if I'm not mistaken. It might be 3 months, actually, since that draft was. And it's honestly pathetic that they can't release a new promo into the game. There's people on Twitter like the director who literally designs these cards, gives them stats, and they look incredible. And he's just doing this as a part-time job, and he's able to design, what was it? I think he dropped like 20 or something summer blockbuster designs or mock-ups. There's other people that can make these cards super easily on Twitter as just a part-time job, doing it for fun. You'd think EA would be able to add it into the game. Like, I don't think the actual adding cards into the game perspective can be that hard. They can just copy and paste the exact same code, switch up the stats, switch up the card art, and bang, you've got new cards into the game. It can't be that hard. It's really upsetting because, I mean, I feel like Madden YouTube and Madden as a whole was really good leading up to the demise of it, and I would say the demise was about a month after the draft promo when people kind of started to catch on that there wasn't going to be much more into this game added, and I think that if EA had continued to drop content, it definitely would have been beneficial. Again, obviously, hopefully, they've been preparing for Madden 21. Hopefully, that is an absolute banger, because from a YouTube perspective, just talking about the YouTube side of things, for me, I would say it was an incredible year, and I think Madden actually did a pretty solid job Ultimate Team wise in the thick of it when the Madden Ultimate Team was really going strong. So hopefully that continues for me from a YouTuber perspective and for you guys, so you guys continue to get good content, and ideally that's what they've been working on recently. Also, saw on Twitter that they're releasing the Yard. That will be pretty cool. A little 6v6 game mode if you guys have not heard of that. That's essentially going to be a new mode in the game where people are going to be able to play 6v6, kind of like 2K Park, I'm hearing is what it's going to be like. So that should be pretty exciting. I mean, hopefully they have those two things and they end up doing them right. Good content as well as the park being good or the yard being good. I think we'll make a pretty solid Madden 21. That's what I'm hoping for. But again, just kind of reflecting on Madden 20 so far, even though this isn't like the reflection video, it's been an incredible ride, guys. I honestly can't thank you guys enough. A lot of you guys probably don't know the situation I was in, but like a year ago, not quite a year ago, it was a bit more than a year ago. I think it was in August of last year, I decided that I was going to start posting YouTube videos again. A lot of you guys probably didn't know, but I posted videos from like grade 10 to grade 12, so that was like 2 years when I was in high school, and then I stopped it for a year and a half when I started university, and then I just decided to start again, and I posted a video every single day for 300 days exactly, and we were able to grow a ton. I can't thank you guys enough. I honestly never expected to have this much growth, and it's literally feasible now that after I graduate university in 2 years, I can make YouTube into a full-time job. That's all because of your guys' support. I know this is pretty off topic, but I just wanted to include this at the end of the video, just as a bit of a thank you, because honestly, the journey has been incredible this year, and hopefully you guys continue to support me in Madden 21. I try and reply to literally every single one of your guys' comments when I can, right at the start of the videos, and I also reply to every single one of your guys' Twitter DMs or Instagram DMs, so hopefully I've got a good relationship with a lot of you guys that are really loyal to me and do support the channel a bunch. And of course, if you want to hit me up on Twitter or Instagram, those are linked in the description. I do reply to basically every single DM, so you can say what's up, ask me for some life advice if you want. I'll see if I can help you, ask you for some Madden advice. I'll help you out there. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. Kind of just rambled at the end of this one. We went over some of the cards that needed upgrades. We talked about EA Sports dropping the ball, which has really been a common theme recently. I feel like, again, I want to give them credit where credit is due. They did a good job early in the year. This game was really fun to play. I was really enjoying upgrading my team, and then they kind of just lost steam at the end of the year there. So hopefully that doesn't happen next year, but hopefully at least we do get some good content at the start of the year, and then at the end, I don't know, I got all sappy, and thank you guys for the support, which I do really appreciate. You guys don't know how much the channel means to me. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and until next time, fellas, I'm out. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.
So,